Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So look around you right now. What do you see? A world just bursting with color. From the clothes we wear to the screens we stare at, from the food we eat to the art that moves us, color is honestly everywhere. We use it to describe the world, to express ourselves, and even to make snap judgments. But have you ever stopped to think about the hidden power of color? Beyond just aesthetics, color speaks a secret language, influencing our emotions, our decisions, and even our cultures in ways you might not even realize. Today we're diving into the fascinating, often untold story of this silent communicator, the secret language of color. Get ready to see the world in a whole new light. Our story begins long before the invention of synthetic dyes and digital displays. For ancient civilizations, color wasn't just a visual phenomenon, it was deeply intertwined with spirituality, symbolism, and survival. Let's delve a little deeper into some specific examples. Consider ancient Egypt. Their pigments were often derived from minerals and had specific symbolic weight. Lapis lazuli, a vibrant blue, was associated with the heavens and was highly prized. The yellows and golds weren't just about the sun, they represented permanence and the incorruptible nature of the divine. Even the way these colors were used in hieroglyphs and tomb paintings carried layers of meaning. In the Roman Empire, beyond just the toga color, specific shades and combinations could convey even more nuanced information about rank and profession. Think about the vibrant purples extracted from rare sea snails, a costly process that solidified its association with the elite. And when we look at indigenous cultures, the connection between color and the natural world is profound. The ochres, the vibrant blues from specific plants, the deep reds from earth. Each pigment carries the story of its origin and the cultural significance attached to that source. The process of creating these pigments was often ritualistic and imbued the color itself with spiritual power. Fast forward to the modern era, and while our symbolic associations with color have evolved, the psychological impact remains pretty profound. Scientists and psychologists have extensively studied how different hues can affect our emotions and even our physical responses. Let's explore some of these effects in more detail. Take red, for instance. Beyond just excitement, studies have shown that exposure to red can actually increase physical performance in certain tasks, and even stimulate appetite. That's why you often see it in fast food branding and sports team logos. On the other end of the spectrum, blue has been linked to the release of calming hormones and a sense of tranquility. However, darker shades of blue can also evoke feelings of sadness or melancholy. Yellow is interesting because while it's associated with happiness and optimism, it's also the color most easily processed by the human eye, making it effective for warnings and attention-grabbing signs. Green, beyond nature, is often associated with balance and harmony, which is why it's used in eco-friendly branding and can create a sense of well-being. Even the saturation and brightness of a color can significantly alter its psychological impact. A bright, vibrant blue will have a different effect than a muted, dusty blue. Nowhere is the deliberate use of color more apparent than in the world of branding and marketing. Companies spend millions understanding how color can influence consumer behavior and shape brand perception. Let's dissect some examples and the strategies behind them. Think about the tech industry. You often see a lot of blue and silver colors that convey trust, innovation, and sophistication. In the food industry, warm colors like red, orange, and yellow are frequently used to stimulate appetite and create a sense of energy. Financial institutions often opt for blues and greens to project stability and trustworthiness. The choice of color isn't arbitrary, it's a carefully considered part of the brand's identity and messaging. Companies conduct extensive market research to understand how different colors resonate with their target audience. Even subtle variations in shade can have a significant impact. A slightly warmer red might feel more energetic, while a cooler red could convey a sense of sophistication. The consistency of color across all branding materials is also crucial for building brand recognition and association. While some color associations might have a universal basis, the meaning of color can vary dramatically across cultures. What's considered lucky in one part of the world might be associated with mourning in another. Let's explore some more intricate cultural examples. In India, for instance, saffron is a sacred color, associated with Hinduism and often worn by holy men. Red is also highly significant, symbolizing auspiciousness, marriage, and fertility. In contrast, in some parts of the Middle East, green is a sacred color associated with Islam and paradise. The historical context often plays a crucial role in shaping these associations. The limited availability and cost of certain dyes in the past could have elevated their status and symbolic meaning. For example, the rarity of Tyrian purple in ancient times contributed to its association with royalty. Understanding these deep-rooted cultural meanings is not just interesting. It's essential for effective communication and avoiding unintentional offense in a globalized world. Businesses launching products internationally need to be acutely aware of these color nuances in their branding and marketing efforts. Beyond psychology and culture, the very way we perceive color is a fascinating scientific story. It's not just about light hitting our eyes, it's actually a complex interplay of biology, physics, and our own individual experiences. Let's delve deeper into the intricacies of our visual system. Our retinas contain not just cones for color vision, but also rods, which are more sensitive to light and dark and are crucial for low-light vision. The three types of cones are most sensitive to long or red, medium or green, and short or blue wavelengths of light. The signals from these cones are then processed by the brain to create the vast spectrum of colors we perceive. Color blindness, or color vision deficiency, happens when one or more of these cone types are either absent or just don't function correctly. This can lead to difficulty distinguishing between certain colors, most commonly red and green. But, there are various types and degrees of color blindness. Our perception of color is also heavily influenced by the surrounding light. The same object can appear to be different colors under different lighting conditions, a phenomenon known as color constancy, which our brains work to compensate for. And then, you have the fascinating world of optical illusions that play with our color perception, highlighting the complex way our brains interpret visual information. For centuries, artists have masterfully wielded the power of color to evoke emotions, create atmosphere, and convey meaning in their work. Let's analyze some more artistic examples and the techniques they employed. The Impressionist movement, for example, embraced the vibrant and fleeting colors of light and the natural world, using broken brushstrokes to capture these visual sensations. The Fauvists took color even further, using bold, non-naturalistic hues to express intense emotions. In contrast, the Romantic era often favored more muted and dramatic color palettes to create a sense of atmosphere and grandeur. Individual artists also developed their own unique relationships with color. Picasso's Blue period, for instance, is characterized by predominantly blue and blue-green hues, reflecting themes of melancholy and loss. Understanding an artist's deliberate use of color can provide profound insights into their emotional state and the message they were trying to convey. Technology and beyond. Our understanding and manipulation of color continue to evolve with technology. From advancements in digital displays to the development of new materials and pigments, the story of color is far from over. Let's look further into some exciting future possibilities. Technologies like quantum dots are enabling displays with unprecedented color accuracy and a wider color gamut, bringing virtual worlds and media to life with incredible realism. Micro-LED technology promises even greater control over individual pixels, leading to even more vibrant and energy-efficient displays. Beyond displays, scientists are developing smart materials that can change color in response to external stimuli like temperature, light, or even electrical signals. This has potential applications in everything from fashion to architecture. And as we increasingly interact with virtual and augmented realities, color will be a crucial element in creating immersive experiences. The way we perceive and interact with color in these digital realms will continue to evolve in fascinating ways. So, the next time you see a vibrant sunset, choose an outfit, or even just glance at a logo, remember that you're engaging with a language far more complex and influential than you might have imagined. The secret story of color is all around us, shaping our perceptions and experiences in countless unseen ways. What's a color that evokes a particularly strong emotion in you, and why? Dig a little deeper and share the specific associations and memories you have with that color in the comments below. If you found this expanded exploration into the secret language of color fascinating, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more untold stories, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next spectrum of knowledge.